Right now, the situation is getting more intense and more complicated at the same time. And what is making people stop and pay attention is this growing narrative that Wicknell Chivhayo is finding himself in a very delicate position as internal dynamics continue to shift, while powerful figures like Constantino Chiwenga and Emmerson Mnangagwa remain central to the conversation. And many people are asking one important question. Has this moment revealed just how difficult it has become to navigate loyalty and influence inside Zimbabwe's leadership space? Now, let's go straight into the real gist so everybody understands clearly and still enjoys the full story. As it stands right now, there is no confirmed dramatic situation where Wicknell Chivhayo is officially caught in a direct standoff between two generals. But what is very real is that his public alignment and visibility have placed him in a position where people are now watching closely how he fits into the bigger picture. You see, Zimbabwe is currently in a moment where leadership discussions are becoming stronger. And once those discussions involve influence, direction, and the future, every connection becomes important. People begin to observe more closely. People begin to analyze relationships. People begin to ask deeper questions about who stands where. And that is exactly what is happening now. Now, let me break it down in a very simple way so everybody understands clearly. There is no confirmed direct confrontation involving him, but there is a real situation where influence and positioning are becoming more sensitive. There is no confirmed forced choice, but there is a real feeling that alignment matters more than before. And that is where the real story is. Because in politics, being connected to powerful figures can bring both visibility and pressure at the same time. Now let's go deeper into why this moment feels so important. Zimbabwe is not in a calm political period. There are strong discussions about leadership direction. There are debates about the future, and there is growing public attention on what happens next. When all these things come together, the atmosphere becomes very active, and in an active atmosphere, every signal becomes important. Now think about this carefully. When different powerful figures are shaping conversations at the same time, it can create the impression that there is no easy side to stand on. Not because of open conflict, but because of the weight of influence surrounding each position. And that is what many people are now interpreting. Now let's talk about perception again, because this is very important. There is confirmed reality and there is perceived reality. Right now, perceived reality is very strong. People are connecting relationships, people are observing who supports who, and people are interpreting actions and statements. And that is how a headline like this becomes powerful. Now think about how people are reacting. Some people believe this shows increasing pressure within the system. Some people believe it is normal political positioning. And some people believe something bigger may be building quietly. And when you have all these reactions at the same time, it shows that the situation is still developing. And when a situation is still developing, people stay engaged, they keep watching, they keep listening, and they keep asking questions. That is why this story is trending. Now let's go deeper into the bigger picture. This is not really about one individual alone. It is about influence, it is about alignment, and it is about how people position themselves during moments of uncertainty. Because once a country reaches a point where leadership direction is being discussed strongly, every connection becomes important, every relationship matters, every public action carries weight, and every movement is observed closely. And that is exactly what we are seeing now. Now think about what could happen next. If internal discussions become clearer, the situation could settle. If differences continue, the environment could remain tense. And if new alignments form, it could change how people interpret everything that is happening. So this is not the end. This is just the beginning of something that is still unfolding. Now, let me break it down clearly again so everybody understands. There is no confirmed dramatic standoff, but there is a real environment where influence and positioning are becoming more sensitive. There is no confirmed forced choice, but there is real pressure in how individuals align themselves. There is real attention on relationships and influence, and that is what is making this headline feel powerful. That is the honest truth, and that is what makes your content strong and credible, because your viewers are not just looking for excitement, they are also looking for clarity. So the real gist is simple. Zimbabwe is in a serious political moment. Influence and alignment are becoming more important. Different voices are shaping direction, and this moment could play a very important role in what happens next. Please kindly like this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next update, because this story is still unfolding and every moment matters.